guys, welcome back to the show. Hey, we had a little internet hiccup there. We're testing some new amazing technology, very secret, very hush-hush. We can't really tell you what happened, but just we are back. So sorry about that. It's, like I said, top secret stuff.
You notice it was when I mentioned Think Tank, which is about the genius that runs away from the Defense Department.
It's amazing.
Skynet, his eyes are always open, man.
You kind of our sponsor. Hi.
Hi.
Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us.
We
He's
love
new.
The secret government.
No, little hiccup. So, all right. We're all distracted here. We're all like reading comic books. Like, yeah,
Well, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
We're just talking about comics.
comic book
I'm not even getting into the Batman one because I'd just be totally lost until I finish that book. So,
Did you read getting into Batman? Did you read the Court of Owls and all that? Okay, so yeah, the current storyline is just amazing, and I love what Batman has become in the New 52. Of course, we had a tremendous series last year with Grant Morrison, Return of Bruce Wayne, and all that stuff. But no, it's fantastic.
it seems like they were doing so much with that character, and then now we're going to reboot everything. Damn you!
No, this has to happen every generation. You have to keep it fresh for a young generation. And let's be honest that sometimes the origin stories don't translate that well to the younger crowd. I mean, there are some things that are just kind of out of place.
That's what like with the Punisher. He can't be a Vietnam vet anymore. Luckily we have other wars we can plug him into.
By the way, Greg Rucka's run on Punisher lately has been just fantastic.
Yes.
I think that should become the definitive origin story of the character. And boy, wouldn't it be great to see an actual Punisher movie that is worthy of the name?
I didn't mind Warzone so much. I thought the violence was more on a level of Frank Castle and Warzone more than the first one.
That's true.
I'll say that the Dolph Lundgren version, I know everyone loves to hate on it, but I mean it was made in '89 and nobody was really making comic book movies. I think it's pretty awesome when you take those into account.
Oh yeah,
we go back to the old Captain America movie, like that was
garbage.
Not the original with the motorcycle helmet.
Oh, not the 1970s one where he does roids and becomes Captain America.
It came out in the '80s.
Well, has anybody seen the Fantastic Four terrible?
Oh,
Roger
man.
Corman's Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh,
it's almost like you have to hunt down that piece of crap to actually watch it.
Speaking of which,
I saw it at the fan days.
Speaking of which, I know that you guys talked probably about the Disney acquisition. Yeah, they bought Star Wars a couple of weeks ago. But have you heard anything about who now has the rights to the Star Wars Holiday Special? Because this is an important piece of history that I feel needs to be preserved for future generations.
Someone will come through the door right now and kill us all for mentioning that.
I mean, I want to see Chewbacca and his brood, celebrating Life Day.
Oh,
so yeah.
And maybe Harrison Ford holding up Carrie Fisher.
I'm not even sure that Harrison Ford
Would you
was
stop
part of that.
bagging on Carrie? Okay, she was drunk.
She was she was not drunk. She was coked out of her mind.
Okay, maybe she was.
Family show.
Sorry,
she used to be a celebrity. So of course
exactly. It was the 70s, dude.
You can't hate on her too much. I mean, Mark Hamill and her have reportedly expressed interest in returning to the trilogy, and I feel that she would fulfill the position of Jabba extremely well.
Oh, dude, no, wow. No. I'm not gonna laugh at that. That's bad.
All right, so
you sir,
a few more shameless plugs, just because we're actually here at Lone Star Comics Plano.
Please,
and
we are.
We appreciate you guys. Anybody a Game of Thrones fan? Books or TV show or
is that a thing? I've heard stuff about that too.
Some guy named George R.R. Martin looks like Santa Claus.
The TV show that is awesome.
A little bit, or Burl Ives.
Burl Ives or Santa Claus, yeah. I think Burl Ives and Santa Claus are the same person.
I think that Tony Randall and Roger Moore are the same person, which means that James Bond is actually the easy off oven guy. Have you ever seen them together at the same time?
No.
There's a conspiracy here.
Yes.
So there are these awesome pop. Oh, you've seen these?
Oh, okay. Ned Stark.
Yeah. So we've got this is not a bobblehead, but it's a collectible vinyl put out by Pop, and they have incredible variety. You've got like Disney stuff and all kinds of other superheroes, Captain America. So this is Ned Stark, which I believe should be a removable head in order to be actually authentic. Also, Daenerys Targaryen, which comes with a little dragon, which hopefully will not go missing. Because she spent most of last season wondering where her dragons went.
I only like getting big-headed dolls I can beat the crap out of and watch it going around.
You must have been scary on the schoolyard. And of course, her love, her love, Khal Drogo, right?
Oh,
which
sweet.
If only he would have played Khal Drogo in the Conan movie last year, it might have actually been a Conan movie last year.
Oh yes.
And Tyrion, which what I love about Tyrion is that Tyrion's actually just slightly smaller than the rest of them. So and isn't Peter Dinklage? Isn't that just the perfect name for a person of small size?
Oh, bad form, sir.
Yeah. See, look, he's a little guy.
He is. He is. We also have the Hound, who's half of his face is seared, so that's amazing.
And he's not happy.
I love the little dragon.
He's not terribly happy. He's not Mr. Super Fun Guy. No.
I like that he's shorter than the rest of them. It's nice.
Just a little bit smaller.
Nice touch.
Just a little bit. So.
Oh, this is like my favorite. This is my favorite day of the week, honestly, because I
favorite
get
day of the
comics. I
week.
get to see new stuff.
It's like geek
I
Christmas
like the
that
tiny
happens
dragon.
every
Oh, it is.
Look at the tiny dragon.
Oh, it's
Look at
adorable.
the tiny dragon.
Speaking of that, I think we're coming up on your most important time of year, Black Friday.
Black Friday, indeed. It's obviously next week. Boy. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And why go to a mini mall or a big box where you might be trampled to death when you can come here and be trampled to death? Actually, it's a lot more intimate, and we welcome a lot of our regular customers, in on that day. But what's really cool about it is that we are open extra hours, so we're open at 10 a.m. and we're open until 11 p.m. on Friday. We also run Friday Night Magic just like normal that night, and we will have our biggest discounts, our deepest discounts, our broadest discounts of the entire year that day. So please come in, and even if you don't intend to buy something, I guarantee you nobody comes into a comic book shop and walks away without seeing something that they absolutely need. And they
Apparently
just didn't realize
so.
it.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
I feel that way today, but my pockets are arguing with me. And I don't even have any.
Do they talk to you as well?
I just realized that I'm
like I have
You have a pocket pal?
I don't have to choose between comics and ramen noodles anymore. So.
I forgot I'm wearing a dress.
Describing pocket noodles. So, a couple other things I want to mention. This actually came out last week. This is the Jim Henson sketchbook, and it's actually so much more. And boy, I miss Jim Henson. By the way, I don't know if anybody can see this, but doesn't Jim Henson, a younger Jim Henson, look an awful lot like Ben Affleck out of Argo?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that kind of scary? That
They both had.
Hold on, can you hold it up a little?
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't he?
Yep.
Jim
Have you seen Argo yet?
Jim Henson was a good-looking guy before he was a Muppet. But this is fantastic because it's not just his sketchbook, but it's also kind of musings and rare photographs, and also even like proposals from some of his earliest efforts. And you've got like the genesis of the Muppets and of the Fraggles, and it's just amazing.
Like original character ideas and things.
Exactly. And look, here's a program from the 93rd Tournament of Roses where Miss Piggy
Oh.
was the.
Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog. How are you?
Oh, that's very.
They're finally talking about something I know about. Yay.
So
Miss
amazing
Piggy.
stuff like that. And the cool thing, and I know that you guys want to come back here, and we're glad to have you. But the cool thing about working in a comic book shop is that you see stuff that is so cool every single day. And it's not just on Wednesdays. We get inventories coming in almost every day, and it's really amazing. And plus, you get to be like 30 seconds smarter than everybody else.
Absolutely. No, I just noticed in this book, man, one of my favorite Christmas specials from when I was a kid, Emmett Otter's
Jug Band
Christmas.
That was my first heavy metal group that I had like an affinity for. River Bottom Nightmare Band. With the snake and all that. Okay, I'm dating myself here.
Also, I also see they have another Muppet in here, Paul Williams.
Oh,
amazing.
He was literally he is a Muppet.
Amazing.
I like when you laughed. You kind of look like a Muppet when you did it. Like,
hey.
Yeah. Oh no, the floppy arms. Terrible.
No, what's terrible is my wife is forcing me to go out on Black Friday.
ooh.
Yeah. Well.
And shop?
Well, a little bit
She
of
took out an
depressing.
insurance policy on you first, right?
A little bit of depressing news. Last week, my Xbox passed on, and
Should have bought a PS3.
knock it off.
We're probably
Anyway,
going to be fighting each other in the line
Well,
at
I wanted to
Walmart
go
for
out
another
and-
Xbox 360 Connect.
I wanted to
package.
go buy one. Thank you, MC, for the
That's
sympathy
what my idea
for my
is
treasured
Christmas, okay?
friend
I need
dying.
one. I never had one. I haven't had the pleasure of killing one yet, okay?
That's pretty amazing.
I didn't do that.
We
How
will
many
fight.
Xboxes was that?
That was actually the second one. I
Yeah, go
owned, so-
figure. I'm still on my first PS3.
Oh,
I'm on like
just rubbing it into the
negative
ground.
Just saying.
one.
Unfortunately, Best Buy has them for $200 and you get 2 games. So now I'm forced to go out on Black Friday. So yeah, if I don't make it back, we're doing a show
have
that
to.
evening too. So if I don't make it for the show, clearly I got trampled to death.
We're doing a show on Black Friday?
Yep.
That
That's a
seems like a
mistake.
really bad idea.
No, we're doing it from the X Cave. I can drink in the X Cave.
From the X Cave?
The X
What's
Cave.
the X Cave?
The X Cave is that room that we were in before.
Okay.
Okay.
At your house?
Sounds
That
shadowy.
didn't.
The green screen room?
No, don't tell him it's my house. Dang!
You're ruining it.
People are gonna know where I live now.
So my man here is like way into the Jim Henson book. So I have to ask.
This is awesome.
He's a huge Jim Henson.
I'm a
fan.
Jew. I'm a huge Henson fan.
I don't know where the
Is
hell
Jim
he was going with
not
that.
Hanson. Hanson's a group of Muppets from Oklahoma.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he meant to say he was into Jews that were into Henson.
What? Wow, that stopped the show.
That's
now.
it. I'm done.
I can't tell if that was meant to be a slam or not. I'm really confused.
I'm not exactly sure what that was supposed to be.
So are you guys familiar with Dark Crystal?
He slipped. I don't know.
Dark Crystal,
I don't
yes,
know.
classic. Just
Supposedly his son's been working on a sequel to that called like.
Oh,
The
he did Dark
Shards
Crystal?
of the Dark Crystal.
I loved that movie.
Now that movie freaked me out when I was like 9 or 10. Although like Jen was like one of my first crushes.
But in an awesome way, right?
Kind of creeped me out a little bit.
Yeah,
but creeped you out in an awesome way.
But like the Skeksis, when their eating habits just remind me of Thanksgiving dinner with my family. So, and the giant cockroaches.
Oh my gosh!
It's just
okay.
stuff
So
with nightmares. Yeah.
So we did have like a format for the show, which I have not been watching because I've been reading comic books over here, and I'm sorry. But we did talk about like Walking Dead. But what was the most anticipated release of this week? Do you think?
Actually, I think that probably the new Marvel titles like All New X-Men, X-Men Legacy. Of course, we've got the Marvel Now, which is kind of the not quite reboot, but certainly
It was good enough for DC.
Yeah, of course, Brian Posen's new Deadpool book.
Yes, that is
very popular.
Yep.
An awesome book.
And I know a lot of the Green Lantern fans.
Yeah, my book came out this week. The return of the real Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and by the way, Future Foundation was a fantastic series.
It was a great
It was
book.
great.
But it's just okay. So what are we gonna do with Spidey now? Does he have to go back and swing around?
Yeah,
be Spidey again.
I think he's going to join the Occupiers, because he's unemployed now. So
The Occupiers.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, even Superman is a blogger now, so
That's true. That's true. Well, I mean, none of the newspapers, if Superman wants to appeal to the next generation, like newspapers, newsprint, what's that? Might as well be using like papyrus or stone tablets from Babylon. So blogging's where it's at, man. So
yeah, get out that old gold goat skin.
Doesn't that look like the Mayan calendar?
Yeah, it is.
I've seen this IBM film. Actually, you can find it on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Jim Henson did a IBM sales training film in the '60s to teach your salespeople how their computers actually work. It's kind of cool. Had his Muppet friends in there and all that. It's pretty neat.
Amazing.
I love this book.
This is definitely a holiday pickup right here.
Yep.
Imagination Illustrated, the Jim Henson
Yep.
Journal, and it's by Karen Lisk, forward by Lisa Henson.
Like Chronicle Books.
Yes, by Chronicle Books. Pick this up.
Yep.
Pass it over.
Here. Oh, I gotta pass it Dutch to the left hand side
even
here.
more comics
But
being
it's
passed
awesome.
around. I'm just trying to read this and stay focused,
Say.
and it's impossible.
Hey.
It's X-Men.
Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize.
All right. How much time do I have before I need to?
You have-
You have time.
This is your store. You have plenty of time.
Yeah,
Well, that's true. But it's not
We're
my
here
show,
until
so
you
we
kick us
appreciate
out.
it.
Pretty much.
So a few other new releases in terms of games.
Here we go.
There's a tabletop tactical combat system called HeroClix,
HeroClix.
which is amazing. It's been around forever, but it
Very
went
popular.
away for about 18 months, and it came back about 2 years ago. And they've been doing a spectacular job reintroducing it to a new generation. And the whole conceit or the whole concept of it is that each individually molded, painted figurine has a clickable base, and so it's great for teaching kids how to play some tactical strategy games because it's very like +1, -1 as far as like how you're keeping track of what their powers are and their abilities and their life, and so it's a great way for parents to be with their kids and to teach a little bit of basic math and also have fun because it's also they've got so many licenses that are under their umbrella. It's about the only place in the universe outside of your imagination where you can actually have like Hulk confront Superman.
Oh my gosh!
Hero.
Wait, I have
Pass me
one
those hero
question.
clips.
Yes.
Could you take a base off of a D&D character and connect it to one of them and play with Batman and D&D?
If you were extremely patient and if you were so motivated, you absolutely probably could. Yeah.
Right. And
That
it looks
would
like
be
you
so
have
awesome.
you have another looks like a movie tie-in here.
Indeed. This just came out today. Sort of the DC Batman. This is the
There
new
we
Hobbit
go.
epic campaign. See, it's called Epic.
Deadpool's
It's an
gonna get
epic
some dragons.
campaign.
I've heard of the Hobbit.
You've heard of it? Yeah.
Who's in there? Let me see.
It's a little book.
This game is Hobbit forming.
Hobbit.
Oh.
Come on, you invited me back. You knew what you were doing. I have no sympathy.
We have got to get a rim shot for this.
So this comes with several maps and an entire campaign, dice, and all that stuff, and it's also expandable, just like the other DC one Batman was. So these are what are called blind boxes, and they're normally between $2 and $4. And so you open them up, and you have no idea what you're getting, and so you could be getting like very, very scarce, very rare miniatures. In the previous issue of Lord of the Rings, I actually got a limited to 1,001 ring. out of one of them, which is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, just set the stuff on the table.
I'm trying.
I love being surrounded by this stuff. As if I wasn't already. I'm in a comic book shop.
That's why I live here. I mean, work here.
Wait a second. You got something I like. Card games.
Doctor Who, the card game.
I'm liking the detail on these a lot more.
It makes a TARDIS sound when you open the box.
And actually, the box is bigger on the inside.
Oh darn! I forgot my sonic screwdriver at home. That's unprofessional. Anyway,
well, you can go somewhere later and order one. So
I have one that works, except for the one that got lost off of the bike. But anyway,
wow! How do you not lose that?
And go ahead.
Oh, no
the
kidding.
question.
Wow,
oh my gosh!
It's like a tiny
you
little
can,
dagger and sword.
You guys, if you can't see this, you can actually switch out the weapons on these guys. Look how tiny they are.
Yeah, absolutely can.
How
it's the tip of a toothpick.
But the detail on them is amazing.
It is.
And also returning to the idea of Tolkien, this is an expansion for a board game called War of the Ring, second edition, called Lords of Middle-earth. And this game is, I believe, probably the best translation of an original novel into a board game ever, because it's playable, of course, the Force of Darkness, Saruman, and also the Men of the West and the Hobbits. And victory is achieved along 2 tracks for the heroes, because they're trying to actually go into Mordor, and they're trying to avoid all of the agents of Sauron and Saruman. But also you've got a military attack, and so you have to work both. And it's a very complete game system. It's very fulfilling to fans of the books. It takes its art from kind of the classic illustrations of the books, not so much from the movies, but it's still beautiful. Yep. And the cards are very large, and so you got large print on them, so it's very easy to read. So spectacular expansion.
Looks like from
Ares, yeah.
From Ares Games.
Yep, Ares Games. They're a little boutique outfit. Previously, this was published by Fantasy Flight, which of course is the gold standard in the industry. But they took the license from them and put out a second edition and fixed up a lot of the difficulties that they'd had in the previous edition. So, and I've got more stuff here, but
I just love.
He has a lot of stuff over here, man.
I didn't know how to prepare, so I just brought it.
No, it's okay.
I just love the tiny dragons. They look so awesome. And I actually bought I think it was them that did another board game at oh my gosh, I can't remember. Lone Star or something. It was called Dragonology.
Dragonology. They actually didn't do it, but you're right. There are some similarities. Yep.
Good attempt, Muse.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried.
Okay, Rick. Well, this is this week.
I really liked that one.
What's coming out next week that's big, though? Off the top of your head.
I am completely unprepared.
I put him on the spot.
You really did. I'm going to have to actually get back to you on that, because I spent so much time, preparing for today's show that I actually left nothing for next show.
It's okay.
So, but we will get back to you on that. But let's just say more every week. And the cool thing about next week is, of course, New Comics Day is every Wednesday, and there is no delay because of the holidays. So we will be open on Wednesday of next week, and we will have new comics and new graphic novels and new games, new toys and collectibles and all that stuff. By the way, we got some killer statues. I don't know if you guys saw them today. We got this amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man, slinging and with the web, and it just makes you want to go thwip. Just thwip. Just say it with me. Just rolls trippingly off the tongue.
Thwip.
Thwip. There we go.
Come on now.
That was kind of weak.
I get the thwip.
That was kind of weak.
What?
Come on, you must thwip it.
I thought it was more like
thwip it into shape.
Yeah, why are we saying thwip?
Shake it up.
Is he pulling out a whip? I don't know.
Move ahead.
Thwip. It's the sound that when Spider-Man shoots a web.
Yeah, but it's more like it's the actual sound.
Okay, we're saying thwip, but it's more like
splitting hairs.
Yes.
No.
It's more. But then we spray a lot of spit when we do that. So.
That's all right. We need new mics anyway.
But also our gaming calendar is filling up for the rest of the year. Really amazing. We do Magic the Gathering. We do Friday Noon Magic, Friday Night Magic. Friday Night Magic starts at 6. Friday Noon Magic starts at 12. We do our Saturday Mini Masters League, which is only $5. You get a pack. You play with what's in the pack, and we give you all the lands for the mana that you're going to need, and you just go ahead and do that right then and there, and it's very economical. Sundays we do our booster draft, which is $15. You get 3 packs, and we provide all the lands, and you duel with that. Same format as Friday Night and Friday Noon Magic, where you get a pack every time you win a round. We do Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Thursday and Saturday at 4:30. Card Fight Vanguard is exploding in popularity. It's all over our schedule: Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. Saturday mornings, we're doing the new Star Wars role-playing game, Edge of the Empire, which allows you to be part of the scum and villainy, and who doesn't want to be that?
Yay, scum and villainy.
And actually, December 8th, we are having a all-day demo day of the new Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures battle game. That's going to be right after our Star Wars RPG. And then the following Saturday, if I've done my job right, we're going to have a special sneak preview event of the upcoming Wave 2, which we talked about last time.
That's right.
Which is going to be the A-Wing, the Millennium Falcon, Slave 1,
Yes.
and TIE Interceptor. So that'll be Saturday, December 15th. And all of our calendars are available on our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Lone Star Comics Plano. And, of course, you can call up to the store at 972-985-1593, and we will tell you what we have going on, and we have something amazing going on every single day.
Someone in the channel.
Did somebody say something? Oh.
I've got chatters over here. Somebody said these guys need to drink with me, which I agree with.
I have no beverages to imbibe in. I got a pop.
No, we're in public now. I get arrested.
Where are you from?
My mom's from Ohio.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
Soda.
Hey, look, Chachi. I can call. You know
Slam
what? I
that
say that to
Yankee.
people anyways. Chachi. So that works for you.
He really does, unfortunately.
Get a rope for this Yankee.
So unfortunately, that does not work. On our.
I call it
guest
Red
there.
Pop,
I'm
pal.
immune, sir.
Not Big Red.
So I'm gonna leave you guys to it for a little while, but it's possible that a special friend of the show will make an appearance later.
Oh,
We know that guy.
Possible. It's
We know
entirely
that
possible
guy. That
because- because we are celebrating Domovember.
Oh,
See what I did
nice.
there? See what I did there? And we actually do mow in Domovember.
Domovember.
I'm here
I
all
like
week.
it.
I work here. So I will say so long unless you guys have a few other.
Hey, Rick,
questions.
you're always welcome.
Rick,
to
you're
sit
always
in with
welcome
us,
to
man.
hang out with us, man.
We're
I
about to
actually
talk
have-
some nerd news this week, and
Well, unfortunately, I actually have other responsibilities.
Oh,
so
well
I
done. It's
almost like trying to
this is
run the store or
playtime.
something.
Yeah.
oh,
I
there
know.
there is that. Yeah.
But we really appreciate you guys coming back here,
No,
and
man,
really
thank you.
seriously, congratulations on the
you.
Kickstarter project. That's fantastic, and I promise I'm going to go home and turn my couch upside down as soon as I get there, and see what I can contribute as well, because we want to see you have some great success. So I will be stepping away for a couple of moments, and I may see you guys a little later on,
Hey,
possibly.
you're always welcome here at the table,
All right,
man.
thanks,
We got a
guys.
spot for you. Thanks, Rick.
Appreciate it.
Anytime.
I'm just going to leave the stuff here, by the way.
Ladies
so
and
you guys
gentlemen,
go.
Rick from Lone Star
Rick Lone
Comics,
Star-
our gracious host, and
Yes,
sharing
round
some
of applause.
new comic Wednesday joy with all of us.
I love that sound effect. That's just
You're gonna
fun
have
to hear.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk down there, Chris. Stop reading the damn comic.
Look, I'm catching up on my Green Lantern 14 here. Okay.
But for those of you that are cosplayers out there, they're doing a sale for Black Friday. I don't know if it includes their costuming stuff, but they do have some interesting, cool stuff here.
More stuff about Black Friday.
Stuff for Harry Potter, some steampunk.
More stuff you can spend
your
gear,
cash on.
There's
Some
so
different headgear going on over there.
Headgear. Oh, I
Not
did.
sure
I did notice the Gandalf
what
the Grey hat over
some
here.
of that is actually, but some cool stuff. And they've of course got the Domo stuff. And if you want to be Domo, I would just buy one of the backpacks and cut the bottom off and wear it.
Yeah, I was noticing here.
Yep.
I was mentioning they do have the officially licensed Hobbit and Unexplained Journey, or is it Unexpected Journey or Unexplained? What are they calling it? An Unexpected Journey.
Yes, there we
That's the
I
name
don't
of the
think
trilogy.
it's the unexplained.
Pretty well explained if you read
It's
the book.
yeah, well, yeah.
Now
But
there's gonna be a
for
movie.
novices, yeah, they do have a Gandalf the Grey pipe hat over here. If you're interested,
I thought it was called There and Back Again.
There and Back
And they've got
Again.
the Mickey
That was
hands.
his story. That's right. Yeah, he called it There and Back Again
Yeah.
by Frodo Baggins.
So yeah, we talked about.
Frodo wrote a story.
Chachi's got himself a successful Kickstarter. There's
do.
another movie that I've been anxious for. I think I talked about it last week. I don't know if I did, but The Goon is.
Right.
I
Finally?
did talk about that. Or am I looking at last week's notes? Yeah, but The Goon is got. They did a Kickstarter.
Okay, yeah.
They've
Yeah,
been
Bilbo
made.
wrote it, that's right.
That's happening.
Yeah.
So I'll move on to another.
That's
story
why I
now.
was confused because it wasn't Frodo, it was Bilbo.
That's right.
Just throwing that out
Bilbo
there.
wrote There and Back Again. That's
I
right.
only know that because of the really bad movie that they made fun of it, and it rhymed with his name, and now I remember it because.
Is it one of those
what his
movies that
name
we really
was.
should be talking about in a store full
Maybe.
of children? Okay.
Probably. Make sure I turn my.
But I remember
finger
his
off.
name very well. Rhymes with many things.
Thank you, MC.
Thank you, sir.
I owe you
Sorry.
a beer after the show. Anyway. So okay, I've been keeping up with movie news all week and been posting on the site and everything. And I would like to just go ahead and say that Transformers 4 is a go. They've oh god,
Why are you clapping for that?
yes, because it's excellent news.
They haven't
And
made
who's
a good one
replacing
yet.
Shy?
Huh? Anybody could replace a freaking wooden board could replace Shia LaBeouf.
Who's replacing Michael Bay?
My point.
Nobody's replacing
My point,
Michael
exactly.
Bay because he has. They have confirmed that Marky Mark
And the Funky Bunch?
they're still unemployed. So.
Oh, man.
I would like to know. We do need a where are they now for the whole Funky Bunch.
The whole Funky Bunch.
But no, Mark Wahlberg will be coming to the fold for the 4th installment of Transformers.
That sounds awful.
No,
I just lost some
Dark
respect
of
for
the
Marky
Moon.
Mark.
It's Dark of the Moon. Just don't
All right.
judge. Anyway,
Okay.
he will be coming
Dark
into
of
the
the
fold,
Moon.
and Transformers 4. They did release just a little bit of info. It's going to take place 4 years after Dark of the Moon. So,
Think it's not going to suck?
I've been a huge Transformers fan. Go figure. You might have heard, but I didn't mind the third movie so much. I actually liked the third movie. It was straight up action. It gave me what I want. Get your hands off my Transformer.
You can't see him.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
You can't see him.
Oh, my dang
He
computer
wants to be
froze up.
seen. He's climbing.
Yes, my pirate Transformer. Just go ahead and put it up there. If that
I think it's amazing that
falls
Michael
on
Bay
air,
is able to make explosions boring.
He already has a peg
Yeah.
leg.
and
He'll be
yet
fine.
somehow he's still coming back to. You know what? Michael Bay could just go to you, sir. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of all this.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
But I as a big fan of Transformers, I was so glad that I was glad to see it on film. Especially, I love the military guys in that movie because I went and watched it when I was in the military, and we were all just like, oh, let the Transformer talk. Put in the last cheer. Thank you, Cesar. Cesar's one of the people joining us in the chat room. But it's, I'm gonna give them a shot every time they make one of these movies. I was not a fan of the second one, but I'm gonna wait until the movie plays.
I'll say the third one is
Pastor.
worse than the second one just because it's longer.
But the last part was like all
last
action,
mic.
and I'm okay with that. I grew up watching the '80s Transformers, so I really can't say anything about the depth of acting or anything.
Sure, but the Transformers
You got
wasn't
the
nearly as
touch.
racist as the
Oh, the
Transformers.
second one was horribly racist.
There was even a lot of racism in the third one.
I sing
Not
that
as bad as
loud
second
in my
one,
car every time it comes on. So there,
Transformers down there singing for us.
You got the touch.
Chris. I hope you got your iPad going so you can go to a news story there.
You know what? I might
Get
just.
out of the. Are you still in
I
that
love
Muppet
this
book?
book. This book is awesome. If somebody wants to get me this for Christmas,
Look at him
again,
dropping.
Imagination Illustrated, the Jim Henson Journal. This is awesome.
Hey, you know what, Chris? You could always just imagine it.
You know,
Why
The
are
whole
there-
store just groaned.
you're wrong.
Did you actually put up any news stories this week, or was it just
I
all
pulled a
Just
few. I pulled a
kidding.
few.
News?
I
know you
posted
put-
something. Look at that. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God, Muse
I
posted
did.
a story.
I posted something.
Yeah, for a
Sort of.
$26,000 4K television.
$25,000
Same difference.
4K bit television. Thank you very much.
Excuse
It's
me.
a resolution. It's beautiful.
It's a 4K TV.
Beautiful.
well-
It brings tears to my eyes. Yes, it's 4,000
Oh, I thought you
Well, I
meant
got
it
a
had
story.
4K
Bit.
resolution.
resolution.
this
It does.
week's-
Yes.
I didn't know it was even for
It
sale.
breaks records,
What the
and
hell?
it makes things in front. It looks like you're there,
But there's.
and it's huge. It's $25,000 for this TV.
But what do you?
It's the same technology they're using in the military to make things look like they're not there.
Sure, but it's not like Blu-ray players are available at 4K or anything like that.
Let's-
Yes, they are.
Let's talk
From
about
Sony.
I got a story.
It's
What?
ridiculous.
Let's talk about that other shooter game that has come out. Not the one that's come out this week and sold 1 million copies last night. Not
what I've heard someone refer to as 50 Shades of Grey for men.
yes.
Whoa.
Yes,
Yes.
Black Ops, baby.
No, we're not talking about that one. We're talking about the
I was supposed
the other
to go
one.
to that. Sad day.
Apparently, that one, the other one, and apparently some, Call of Duty. What is it? What was the not Call of Duty, but Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Counter-Strike?
I know which one you're about to
Go?
bring up.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
here's
know
what
it.
happened. Warfighter, of course, now, of course, they got some cooperation from one of the greatest fighting forces in the world, the
You're
U.S. Navy SEALs.
Damn right they are.
Well, apparently some seven Navy SEALs have gotten in trouble for this. Not because of the game, because the game was just, I'll tell you, that game was bad. I've played it. It's not really that good. But
Yeah, you had some choice comments.
I had
about
some choice comments about the game. The game is just,
that. Yeah, but
Now, okay.
isn't it punishment enough they
Had
actually
to
made?
like the game, exactly.
Like it gives you constipation. Like it's one of those kind of things.
Sort of, yeah. You felt like you were pinching something, yes.
First
Need a little more fiber in your diet.
Navy SEALs don't get in trouble. They just choose to be punished. That's all.
Okay. Well, the U.S. Navy, and this is from CBS News, by the way. The U.S. Navy SEALs are part of an elite force that operates in the shadows, best known for killing Osama bin Laden.
I heard of that.
God
guy.
bless America. However, CBS News, they confirmed had learned a group of SEALs had been disciplined for revealing secrets. The 7 members of SEAL Team 6 are all still on active duty. One of them was on the raid who killed OBL and made SEAL Team 6 a household name. For 2 days this spring and summer, they worked as paid consultants on a recently released game, Medal of Honor Warfighter. 4 of the members of the team who have since transferred out of the unit but are still on active duty are under investigation. So apparently what we have here, now the game didn't recreate his den. They didn't create, OBL's little, spider hole. But they got in trouble for revealing operational secrets.
They got put before Captain's Mast is what happened. They didn't reveal anything that was
super sensitive,
classified. They did reveal some things that they shouldn't have. Confidentially speaking, they did go to Captain's Mast, and they got half pay for 2. They got half pay for 2 months, and it's going to be a while before they see their next rank. So
right,
that you can get that for cursing out an officer. Trust me, I know. But they can say that they were disciplined, but they didn't really do anything bad.
Well, and that's kind of what I want to get into, and this is something I've said for a while. Isn't it better that would it be better if we had more, how should I say this, openness in this modern era, especially with military, especially with cooperating on projects like this? Because I'll give you an example. Arma 3 right now, they're doing development of Arma 3 with, what's the name of the company? The company are based out of...
Don't look at me for help.
Anyways, Arma 3. Apparently a couple of guys went to Greece to basically take some shots of some bases over there. Apparently they basically booked them, threw them in jail, and are holding them right now because of this, because his developers went over and they were taking some shots of the area. The official response from the Greek government, and of course we're talking about Arma 3 here, is that they're holding them due to recent issues in Greece. If you watch the news, by the way, austerity and all these riots and things. They're saying they're holding them there for the security purposes.
I don't care what's going on in America.
Which is just a bunch of sells. But no, getting back on this, I think honestly, if we have a little bit more open rapport, it's like hey, like Transformers, they got cooperation with the U.S. with the with the armed services.
Some things people don't need to know about.
Transformers.
Yeah, I mean, they got open. Well, they had, and I think Iron Man. What was it? Iron Man and Iron Man 2. They had cooperation with the U.S. Air Force.
I would like to add that under a Dilworth presidency, 2016, y'all,
I
will invest money into vehicle technology that does transform into giant robots and having nothing to do with Transformers whatsoever. Jason Dilworth, 2016.
Yeah, okay. But no,
punching our way to victory. That's my slogan.
I'm just hoping, since we're talking about futuristic dates and other things happening, I'm just hoping for C-Lab 2021. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's real. That can be in the future, and then I'm gonna live like Jar Jar. Yep.
Who would ever want to live like Jar Jar?
Just go outside.
It's just awesome.
Why don't you just go
You're off the show.
Under the water in a bubble.
Go run your head into a concrete wall. Then you'll
You
live
don't
like
want to
Jar
live
Jar.
in a bubble at the bottom of the ocean and see all the cool creatures every day?
No.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
I would have picked SpongeBob
Sad
SquarePants
day.
before Jar Jar Binks.
Okay, I've got a laughable one here.
Laugh at me.
Jar
Laugh.
Jar's a comic relief. You guys are so mean.
You guys tell me if
He's
this
so
one is
mean.
true or not. But
He's just clumsy.
Mark Millar has been named as the creative consultant for 20th Century Fox on their Marvel films. Mark Millar.
Oh yeah.
Great comic writer. I love his work. But he recently sat down. This comes from MarvelousNews.com, by the way. He is hoping that the next Wolverine movie, which is going to be taking place after X-Men The Last Stand, he said this will be the Iron Man for Fox. Yes, Mark Millar just made that statement. He said that this is going to... I felt like Iron Man was really the beginning for something with Marvel Studios, and the Wolverine will be a similar starting point to build a lot off of for the Fox movies. Can I get some comments on the table from that one?
First Class was awesome.
I'll say Matthew Vaughn.
For a continuity blender, yeah, it was awesome.
It was.
But,
I'm gonna do a YouTube segment just standing up for Jar Jar.
You should.
You are not. Oh yeah, Miss Jar Jar Cup.
Hey Ginger, we're trying to do a show here.
Well, okay, the Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
what did you guys? I mean, well, Singer's coming back for the next
X-Men
movie. So.
You're talking about was it X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah.
That was awful.
There was too much Liev Schreiber in it.
And not enough.
I'll disagree with that.
Yeah,
I like Liev Schreiber.
Okay, Liev Schreiber only does one good thing, and that's when he narrates those 24/7 shows for HBO.
I
That's
thought you were
about
gonna say when he died.
And he also did in the Scream movies. That's about it.
Someone wants Muse to get up and start dancing. It's not that kind of show.
Nor do we have her poll here this evening.
Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't think that would hold you.
Kidding.
Oh my.
No, but of course, I'm a huge X-Men fan. I will give this movie a shot because I like Wolverine.
I've liked all the.
We're all gonna pay money to go see them.
And then afterwards,
it's just
we'll
when you pay your money, you're gonna
pay
go to the movie theater. You're gonna pay it.
I saw the ads for it, and I was like, "Isn't there already a Wolverine movie?"
Did you see the picture of Hugh Jackman?
Look at some other characters, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Expand on some other.
Didn't you guys see the picture of Hugh Jackman with the claws on, with the Psy guy from Gangnam Style?
Oh yeah.
I was like, as one of my friends said, okay, this officially needs to go away now.
I like
that trend is over.
I like the car window stickers; those are funny.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
What did you get on now?
Gangnam Style.
Oh.
The window stickers with the little guy that's in that. Wow.
Gundam Style.
I was actually on topic this time, you guys.
Chris, you got one for us, man.
I just got this look.
Let me look as soon as my head just quits swimming.
Uh-oh.
I
got spoilers.
Oh, you know what?
Thank you, Will Torres.
I got spoilers next, so go whenever you get
I want to do a heart. Do you mind if I do a heartwarming story next?
Yes, I know which one you're going to talk about now. Please go right ahead.
Well, we're going to diversify just a little bit because we also talk tech on here.
Is he going to buy you a 4K bit TV?
That
Possibly.
too. No, this is just a real nice story. Especially this time of year, we need some heartwarming and a little warming of the cockles into the heart. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
My what?
Okay, and this is from CNET. I love the headline: "Kids with cancer get quality kitty time via interactive webcams." Now, they were talking about some kids here at Seattle Children's Hospital. Now let me kind of read the beginning. The cancer ward at Seattle Children's Hospital will be overrun with cats tomorrow. Lots and lots of cats. Normally, this would be an extremely problematic in a sterile medical environment, but not in this case. Young cancer patients with immunities too low to participate in pet therapy will get to physically connect with felines via an interactive online playroom. Rabbits, puppies, and goats too.
Is this like Connectimals?
Oh, it's like the Connect animals. That's what I was thinking.
No. This is even better because these are real animals. Now, they'll do so via a live interface set up in Seattle by Seattle Children's and Boise, Idaho-based ReachN, which creates the interactive technology that lets remote viewers control fluffy robotic cat toys in real time. It may not be the same as holding a furry friend, but it may be the next best things for these kids, some of whom must remain in total isolation while they battle cancer.
Oh, they control the toys.
For an hour tomorrow, starting at 1:30 Pacific time, patients from toddlers to young adults will be able to interact with kittens at the Idaho Humane Society and cats. And this has a local angle here. Cats, bunnies, and other animals at the Humane Society of Dallas of North Texas. So locally here, we're helping kids.
That's where I get my dogs.
So far away. And I got to tell you, that to me, this technology, it's awesome.
That's pretty
cool. You know how sad it's going to be, though, if they're like moving the toy around and you just got like a fat cat.
Cat's got just like a laser pointer. Like mine does, or just mine just kind of like, eh.
I do that.
I think this is awesome technology for kids because I mean there are a lot of like little kids. I mean these kids are sick. They can't pet a dog or cat.
They should test the animals first and make sure they're actually gonna play. So you don't have kids that
hey, sit down. I'm trying to do a show here.
A non-functional animal.
You test an animal.
He's panicking.
You put the toy in front of it.
Yeah, this one will play. This one will probably play.
You do it yourself. You put the toy down there and see if it plays with it.
Well,
because some of my pets don't respond to toys sometimes.
Well, the most commonly cats don't, but mostly cats like the twitching things, like the little mice or the laser pointer, or,
Yeah. Well, I have one cat that responds to laser pointer, and I have another one that just stares at it. And he's just like, yeah,
like
you gonna
Jason,
get that?
blindly. It's like,
I do look at things shiny quite often. I do have a giveaway to do real quick. Sure. If you are local in the Dallas area, this weekend we will be at the North Texas Comic Book Show. The North Texas Comic Book Show. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be there. It's going to be great. If you are a local Dallas native and you want some free tickets to the show, then you got to answer a trivia question.
Yeah, what's our trivia question?
I got something this week. It's an easy one if anyone's watching. So if you're local in Dallas, all you got to do is email me the answer at
don't shout
my
the answer out.
Gmail account.
Don't shout it out.
Again.
42.
Okay.
is my Gmail account at JasonTheX at Untitled SCNS.
And if you ever want to log into Jason's Gmail account, no, just kidding.
Why you been logging my Gmail account? I can explain. I can't explain, really.
Is that how those pictures ended up there?
Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Speak of the Devil, it's that movie I was talking about earlier. It's
But
the Lord of the Rings spinoff.
The question this week is, okay, this is going to the Dark Knight Returns, the comic book, or the awesome movie that just came out here not too long
It's a
ago.
picture of him with his bra on his head.
What is the name of... Don't worry about the bra on my head. I mean, on that guy's head.
Oh, no, the pen is on your head.
That guy's head. Because that's the elusive hero bra man.
That, too.
He's very mysterious. Anyway.
That is a Hindu god.
No, that is... No, anyway. What is the name of the young lady, the actual name of the young lady who takes up the mantle of Robin? It's an easy question this week. Email me at JasonTheX at Untitled SCNS. That's SCNS.com. First person to get the answer, show up to the North Texas Comic Book Show, put your hand down.
I got the answer.
Can I answer?
First person to get the answer gets 2 free tickets to the North Texas Comic Book Show.
You're
Come
going
on
anyway,
down.
right?
Your tickets will be waiting at the wheel call desk.
Would that
free
be
admission in?
Can I take a guess at the answer?
You just be quiet.
Hey, dude, this is my show too. I can
Okay,
take a
but
guess
I
if I
got
want to.
spoilers this week. So if you don't want to hear spoilers about Iron Man 3,
I think I already know the ones you're talking
turn
about.
the volume down until I wave my hand because I'm going for it right now.
I heard
taking my
that
headphones
Robert
off
Downey
and plugging
Jr.'s
my
gonna be
ears
in
up.
Okay, well there is some information that was it leaked out it leaked out this week. The website that put it up was immediately told by Disney to take it down. So might not be taking this one with a grain of salt. But here's the spoilers. They're saying for the armor, Tony Stark is going to be able to combine pieces of his armor with the Mark I and Mark II breastplate to make a whole new suit. So basically he's going to have interchangeable modular armor, and also Pepper Potts will be getting her own armor, much like in the comic. Tony saved her and created her armor, calling it Rescue. Now, these are not confirmed. All I can tell you is that they were instantly told to take this down by Disney. Disney jumped on them within hours.
Have they just abandoned the concept of War Machine?
He doesn't want to hear the spoiler.
I'm thinking Rhodey is Iron Patriot. That ridiculous color scheme is actually the War Machine.
But wait a second. Wasn't Iron Patriot Norman Osborn?
Look, let's not get into continuity from comics.
come
we'll be
on.
here all day.
Just
And
say
where
your
was War
spoiler.
Machine in the Avengers, man? I mean,
Yeah.
you think you should at least seen the guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he spoiled anything yet.
Well, that was the spoiler that they were told to.
Oh, okay. You know what else comes out?
What comes out?
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Da-na-na!
Wait. When is that coming out?
No,
when is that
we're
coming
being
out?
kicked out of the store.
It's great. The owner of the shop actually
I
just
wanna
told me
go.
to leave.
I'm on a roll today, you guys.
I want to go to the
Man.
premiere of
Pissing
Breaking
everybody
Dawn.
off.
I want to wear my shirt that
It's great.
says "Team the guy that nearly hit Bella with the truck."
There are different
Team I'm
forms.
part of.
There are different forms of nerddom and geekdom. Okay, there's different forms. There are vampire geeks. I'm just saying
But that's
that are
not a
into
vamp.
that.
Those aren't. But they
Shut
aren't
up.
vampires.
Those are sparkle
Shut up.
pliers.
Yeah, they're not vampires.
Okay, the story is much better than the way they articulate it in the movie.
I doubt
but,
it.
No, it's not. No,
But
it's
they-
not. The book is crap too.
But they did get the sex right. See, because in True Blood, it's like sexy and
Wow.
stuff. But in this one,
Good night, everybody.
You just ruined the whole show.
it's PG-13.
So okay, well no,
They can say
no,
that.
No, Muse. When is the movie coming out?
It's PG-13.
When is this movie coming out? I want to go. I want to
This
go to the premiere.
Thursday night at midnight.
This Thursday night at midnight.
Tomorrow night at midnight.
You said you want to go to
Awesome.
that?
I am going. Yeah.
Oh, you're just being like sarcastic.
No, I am totally going. I'm gonna be out there with those Twilight fans, and MC cannot stop me from doing my master plan.
You have a thing for underage girls?
There
that
is
where
a
you're going?
vampire sector, you guys.
That's
You
not
have
it.
to honor the vampire sector of people.
Let's just say I am going to do something
It
that
is.
MC and I agreed on months ago.
It's not
that
the best,
I may get killed.
but
Molotov cocktail.
I may get killed.
Be
by
nice
Rabbit
to people.
Twilight.
Here's
I
the
think I
deal.
want in on this.
Here's
be
the deal.
nice to people.
Will you be attending
Claim to
the
be a
Midnight-
werewolf.
Will you be
It'll go
attend-
great for you.
I try to do a show, but these
Don't
two
make
are
fun of
all
my
the
beard.
time,
Sure.
So
Let's do our own show over here. How you doing?
yeah, well, okay, so yeah, we're having a great show. Me and Chachi here.
No, but seriously, there is a whole sector of people that are into the whole vampire
know.
thing, and so you kind of
Okay.
have to honor that too.
Hang on a
You
second.
can't just completely.
Hang
shut
on
it down.
one second. One
I didn't know it
second. I
comes
gotta
out
stop.
tomorrow.
I gotta
I'm
stop you
excited
for a
about it.
moment because the only vampire to me was Vlad the Impaler. I mean, you know,
Oh, now my
Dracula.
wife says
That's
I
a real.
can't.
That's a real vampire, dude. I mean, come on.
There are different
Christopher
forms.
Lee was a better vampire than Robert Pattinson.
I don't
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with the
Bela
glitter.
Lugosi was
I
a
don't
better
agree with the
vampire than
glitter.
Robert Pattinson.
That was
Snipes.
that was a mistake.
Wesley Snipes was a better
Stephen
vampire.
Dorff.
Stephen Dorff was a better vampire than Robert Pattinson. Which, by the way, Stephen Dorff.
Eddie Murphy was a better vampire.
Eddie Murphy.
I said it was a good story. Okay.
Okay, look. I just can't take.
It's a good love story.
I'm hoping the Sparkle Pyres and the Werewolf Transformers kill each other, and then all that's left is Spella's dad, and that's it. And maybe the guy that tried to hit her with the truck in the first movie.
Spella's dad?
Spella. I said Bella. I this is how much I dislike that movie. My wife, and God bless her, I love my wife. My
Domo
wife loves
just
it.
walked in, you guys.
Hey! Domo
With
brought
Dracula.
a real book. He brought a real vampire book.
Hello.
I'm sorry, you just said real vampire.
A real vampire book.
Domo want tell well-intentioned but
And he
confused
thinks I'm
girl what
crazy.
a real vampire is.
Yes.
Does he sparkle when light
He
hits
doesn't
him?
sparkle.
No.
That's a.
Domo want eat sparkly vampire. Like sparkly poo.
Thank you, the complete Dracula. Oh man, this is awesome. See, to me, this is what a vampire is supposed to be. Bram Stoker, brooding.
What about 30 Days of Night?
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
They're
Yeah,
okay. That
There are different
me-
forms.
But me, I'm more like Shadow of the Vampire, more like Nosferatu. You know, long teeth, pointy ears.
Yeah, did you not
Claw-
see 30 Days a Night, man?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
The
absolutely. Very
partially bat vampires?
yeah, like Nosferatu. If you know what Nosferatu
Or
is.
like Devil May Cry, those are
Adam
pretty cool.
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
They actually morph into bats and they can stop halfway. And
The chatters are a little bit behind us, but they want me to
Demons
do
and stuff.
my impersonation of Kristen Stewart.
Okay.
Like here, okay, here, hold on, let me get in character.
oh, he has
Okay,
to miss 3 days of
here's-
sleep before he can be Kristen Stewart.
Here's Kristen Stewart happy. Here's Kristen Stewart sad. Here's Kristen Stewart eating a delicious sandwich.
The bags in your eyes aren't dark
Domo
enough,
have
bro.
theory about
No,
Kristen
see,
Stewart.
Kristen
What's
Stewart
your
happy
theory?
to bite your
Domo
lip.
thinks
She's a
that
horrible
she went into
actress.
diabetic coma
I'm sorry, I
in
didn't-
Panic
Yeah, you had
Room
to
with
bite
Jodie
lip.
Foster
Patiently
and
waiting.
never come out.
I am so going to protest that movie tomorrow night. It's going to be fun. I may get killed.
You know what? There were no Frankenstein's monsters in those. So
That's so rude.
that's what that movie needs.
Did you see the SNL digital
Chatters?
short? They made fun of that.
Yeah.
That was great.
See, to me, that's what that movie needs is Frankenstein's monster or the Wolfman, a real Wolfman. We're talking like
They have wolves.
Lon Chaney Wolfman,
Muse, go.
Hugh
go
Jackman.
brush
Hugh
Domo.
Jackman, even
A bunch of arm hair.
I actually liked the way they did the werewolves.
like-
I thought that was cool. The giant wolves. I thought that was cool. I didn't like the sparkly vampires or the lipstick. Okay, I didn't agree with those two things.
So basically, if you
But
get
that's like the whole.
if you can
thing.
get a
That's the-
collar on them,
no, it's not.
you
can
take them for
ignore
a
that.
walk.
if you
You
can get a
can-
collar
you
on them
can
before
watch
they
the
change, they
storyline,
choke themselves when they went
And
wolf.
you can feel
Yeah.
the passion, but you can just ignore the makeup.
Why are
Look,
we
I'm running
talking
around
about
without a t-shirt.
Twilight?
Domo
Did
say
you have a girl
if
on
you
your show?
can
It was just a
confused
movie
with
release,
high
and you
school
guys made a
emo
big
or
deal
goth
out of it.
kid, you know
Okay.
vampire.
You didn't have to make a big deal out of it.
Okay, here's our job. Muse,
Didn't
are
have
you
to.
That's awesome.
are you going to watch Twilight this weekend?
I am going to watch it.
Will you be at the midnight showing?
What thumb up? Yes.
I don't know about that.
You should really go to the midnight
I
showing
have like a
possibly
million
on-
hours of school tomorrow.
and then
I
tell me
have
what
school
theater
from
you're
8
at.
a.m. to 6 p.m.
Shot you in on this.
I might be dead.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
after
gonna do, but I'm
school
totally
tomorrow.
down.
I got signs, man. I've already made the well. I got part of the signs already made.
I don't
There's
know.
one that
It's-
says Kristen Stewart did Robert Pattinson wrong.
I have little Twilight dolls,
She
and I'm gonna put little.
did. She almost died.
I'm gonna get the little
Domo
dolls.
really want to give her sandwich.
This sounds mean-spirited and hateful, so I'm totally down for it.
All right.
MC's like,
You know what
MC is. I'm gonna get killed. I'm glad my
Oh my
insurance.
God.
So
Gosh.
as
Sounds
we
my
were saying
wife.
about Kristen Stewart, she played Joan Jett the same way in The Runaways. She's just like this.
Oh, she
Hi.
played Joan Jett. That
I'm
was the
Joan
biggest
Jett.
She's actually going to
travesty.
be a different character in this
I
movie,
hate
though, they claim.
myself for
They
watching
they
you.
cleaned her up and they got rid of the bags in her
We have-
eyes and they made her really, really.
We have chatters who want to come to the protest now.
They made
Occupy
her.
Kristen
They made her
Stewart.
more active.
Burn her in effigy.
Oh man! Please, someone tell my wife what I'm doing tomorrow night. Actually, she probably won't care.
She's
his,
like,
his insurance is paid up.
Have fun.
I get a lot of money if he dies.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see it with my mom, so I'm probably not going to the midnight release because she won't. go
Let
to
me
that.
know which showing you go to. Just text me beforehand.
Okay,
If we're
We
if,
should-
if we're dead.
it'll be this weekend. I'm going with my mom because we don't want to miss like the end of the storyline.
Twilight
The
sucks.
first one was cheesy, but we want to know how it ends.
Does she get a stake to the chest? And it ends it all. And she explodes into like sparkly, sparkly
That's
like
a
stuff.
terrible ending.
Me take steak medium rare.
This sign has more personality than
Kristen
Kristen Stewart.
All you do is just draw a smile on it and
Smile
it's done. Yeah.
I like how the whole movie comes down to vampire makeup and the acting of Kristen Stewart. The entire movie
Or
boils down
just
to
get
those
like
two things.
32 pictures and put them next to each other. The
can't
many
call it a
faces of
vampire.
Kristen
They won't.
Stewart.
They won't give it anything else.
No. No, it's just angsty crybaby teenager stuff.
Getting back on this to me is Bram Stoker was the original, writing a story about a prince of darkness. I mean, come on.
Well, Vlad the
Vlad the
Impaler,
Impaler,
Dick
Dracula. And there was action, there was fun in this, there was excitement. All you get from Sparkle Pirates versus Werewolf Transformers is like Kristen Stewart and guys running around without shirts. I mean, what the heck?
Okay.
Yeah, what the heck? Why would girls watch guys run around without shirts on that are incredibly built?
Let's
What
get
the
this
heck?
train back on track.
I'm a man.
I'm just saying.
I like my werewolves to go through
the
mean
werewolves
transformations
saved it.
It's
and
the
like
same
be
reason-
like
I'm not gonna lie, the
American
werewolves
Werewolf in London
are the reason I kept watching
That
it.
was brutal to watch.
Can we-
You hear the
yeah.
cracking.
Okay,
and the
I got my-
bones.
I
Yeah,
have
see,
my
it's like
panel-
Magic Jack. That's like me telling you to go see Magic Jack. Yeah.
Magic
go see
Jack?
You
that.
mean Magic Mike?
Oh,
I'm glad
yeah.
you corrected her.
Oh my God.
You just called yourself out there,
Magic
sir.
Jack, something
Hey,
different.
Olivia Munn was. Olivia Munn was. Well, we talked about that on the previous show. Okay, I did have a panel question this week. Okay,
Panel, ask us.
So starting at the end of the table with Domo.
Domo.
We got Star Wars was announced before Disney even let the ink dry on the paper, but we need a director for this movie.
Domo have very specific thoughts on this.
Okay, then Domo,
Okay.
please share.
Please share.
Domo think that it's going to be either Brad Bird, who has relationship with Pixar and Disney, or Joe Johnston, who came on board with George Lucas in art department for Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, and has been friend of George for 30 years, which makes him unique along with Steven Spielberg.
You don't think Disney would try to attach a
Michael
bigger
Bay?
name to it?
No.
No.
Oh, God,
No. Sorry.
Lord, no.
Oh, my heart skipped a minute there.
And who are you one?
Chris, come on.
Ideally, I would love Tarantino to do a spaghetti western style.
You
Star
get
Wars
off
All
the
right,
panel.
stop talking. That's
You-
it.
you get off the
That's
panel.
My turn now.
Maybe Christopher
Lewis
Walken
Moss.
show up.
Please.
You and
Save
Walken.
it.
You have the force.
Use it.
Use your force powers.
He's going to make me roll up a comic.
This lightsaber.
Django
Hit
for
my
your
eyes.
feelings.
For 10 years. It's up my ass.
Pick a real director.
Okay. I would have to second. I like the Joe Johnston idea. I mean, Joe Johnston has history with Disney. He did The Rocketeer. He worked with George. He helped flesh out Boba Fett, the character design for Boba Fett. I would like to see him maybe actually get a shot at doing a Boba Fett film. The man, the myth, the legend. Being, of course, in the Disney environment, that's probably going to be a very hard PG-13. But if we had to pick somebody, I would love to see. Oh God. I'm gonna regret saying this at the end of the day. J.J. Abrams.
Just
Star
lens
Trek,
flare the
Star
crap out
Wars.
of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It'll be like Lens Flare of the Old Republic.
Actually, Domo have one last suggestion.
When's the last suggestion?
Director of Tron Legacy, Joe Kosinski.
Joe Kosinski. Not bad idea.
Who is working on Oblivion with Tom Cruise.
You know, who
Big
I like
budget
to see
sci-fi.
direct it would be Andrew Stanton, who directed John Carter. And I know that a lot of people didn't see John Carter, and it was a huge flop, but it
wasn't
rolled
bad.
hard. Dude, it rolled hard.
We thought
man.
it was about
awesome.
ER Doctor.
I'm going to
But
call.
I thought John Carter was an awesome flick. When I saw it, the movie, the whole time I was thinking, how come Star Wars doesn't look like this?
Why-
This is just great.
Why don't we bring in? And I was gonna
So-
say Mark Strong needs to be in the Star Wars universe.
Sure.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an actor, not a director.
Okay, I was gonna say I'd love to see
a director. I said
I'd love
Andrew
to see it.
Stanton, yeah.
Like I said, I still hope out. I hope maybe. Hey, how about Kevin Smith? Kevin Smith's just had the hardest.
No, dude, he doesn't know how to do a big movie like that.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
how
And
And he knows he
Mike
doesn't, and
Stanton
that's
can-
fine. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
knock him.
Silent
He
Bob,
knows he
not
can't do that.
Padawan. Not Padawan.
Though he has used the Force before.
Oh yes,
Negative
though
Ghost Rider, pattern full.
Muse, do you actually have a pick besides?
No,
what you
I'm
were
not saying that.
Okay,
No.
I'm going to go ahead and
I
call
changed
out
my
Muse.
mind.
She
That's
was
stupid.
She was leaning
No,
over to
it's
me,
stupid.
and she was like, "Who's the director of Twilight?" And I actually,
I was gonna say it to be funny, but no.
unfortunately,
I
there's
don't
been
like it.
so many
just go
directors
sit in the car.
It hurt my brain.
because they all know after that
I was
movie
thinking
drops,
about it.
my
Domo,
career's
get her.
over.
I was thinking about it.
Get
and
her.
It hurt my brain, so I revoked it.
That's
so no.
okay. That's all right.
No, that would have been horrible.
Okay, what about you? What about you, Jay? Who do you think?
Nope, not participating.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I asked the question.
posed the question.
I
so
know.
answer it.
I don't have a pick.
Just say a name.
I don't have a pick. I honestly.
Now you're just being a jackass.
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
The ghost of Orson Welles.
Oh, there's
the ghost of Alfred Hitchcock.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
This might seem kind of weird.
Tim Burton presents.
But if you remember the first Clone Wars animated series.
Oh, you're talking Genndy Tartakovsky?
I'd like to see him direct.
Genndy Tartakovsky?
I'd like to see him direct. I would honestly like to see him take that step and direct. Because the Clone Wars, the animated shorts that they did were really good.
That kind of burned him after they started doing the new Clone Wars series.
Time for him to step up and direct a big budget film.
How about I was going to say, Brad Bird or Genndy Tartakovsky, I think would be great.
I've heard a lot of big names thrown around, and I just don't think they would pull it off.
Neil Blomkamp.
No block, yeah. It would be.
I'm waiting for Yui Boll to announce that he's directing Star Wars to just send the nerds into a frenzy.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth. Hey,
even I would go hunting Yui Boll down like a
Eli
deer.
Roth's got Thanksgiving to work on.
If he even announced,
probably get that together.
I'm possibly attached to Star Wars. I'm taking my 30-06 and I'm going to kill him.
Eli Roth?
No, Yui Boll.
Oh, him
I still
too.
think even no matter what Yui Boll could possibly do to it, it can't be worse than the prequels.
Domo no want to see
That's
Jedi
a
with a
pretty
shotgun.
bold statement.
Yeah, dude, I really hated the prequels.
That's
That
Especially
could
episode
be
one. Episode one was
awesome.
so bad.
I would pay cash money to see Robert Rodriguez do a Star Wars film.
Oh hell
Guillermo
yes!
del Toro.
Oh hell yes!
Yeah, make it like Machete.
It'd be weird. It'd be awesome.
Lightsaber machetes.
But since they did announce it, I want to hear what everyone thought. Who they thought might have directed. What?
Who's that group that did Death Proof and stuff?
Who? What?
Death Proof.
Tarantino.
Oh, there we go. Quentin Tarantino,
He
Star
said
Wars.
that earlier.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I missed that.
I wouldn't mind
Damn.
seeing spaghetti western Star Wars, but I don't see that. I don't see that
I
happening.
know somebody said Bruckheimer, and I was like, really? No.
They do like just obscene
No.
pan shots around people, like
Don't
A lot of helicopter
No,
shots.
lens flare.
But we already know.
Actually,
it's
that
gonna
would look
be-
cool with a lightsaber.
like for the like from
A lot of teal and orange for the whole thing.
We already know it's gonna be Disney, though, right?
explosions in the
I
background.
mean-
Yeah, just for no
So-
reason.
What's John Woo doing these days?
Doves flying out.
out.
Zoom, zoom.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Domo no see
Yes.
Nicolas
We got
Cage in
like-
Star Wars.
we got like 13 minutes. I'm sorry, not 13. We got like 18 minutes left for the show. My question: Did you guys see the Wii U? Did you see the hardware for the Wii U?
I said,
Nin-
Wii
I
Nintendo
thought I
is
told you not to do that
dying.
on the show. Oh God.
I
I thought I
still
was
want to
coming
know
out here to
why
plug
the
my movie. That's what I
I
thought
still
I was
want to
here
know
We did
why
Plugged a
we
couple
does not
times.
play DVDs.
Now
That's
play
what
the
we do.
game.
We do plugs at the end. Yeah, we need a mobile app for Who is the Race.
I still want to know why we doesn't play DVDs.
I need to kill
Pisses me
criminals
off.
and
Well, the
innocent
Wii.
people.
Well, you mean the Wii U or the
I know
or the,
some people
or the
for a
Wii?
mobile app.
The Wii.
Well, somebody did
none of
email
it.
me a question.
Yeah, the
about
Wii.
Wraith.
They never designed the Wii to do it.
Someone
but
emailed you a question.
It was like it was.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to hear this then.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
take your question. My apologies.
We'll move to the Wii U later because it's just looking at the hardware.
Yeah, somebody emailed me a question about Wraith saying, why does the Wraith have such a stick up his ass, or why is he so anal?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
because he's psychotic. That's, I mean, you
And
saw
you're
the trailer.
gonna find
There you
out
go.
now.
That's his
because-
motivation.
You're
Yeah.
gonna find out.
Another one asked, will we see the Wraith take his shirt off? Well, the actor playing Wraith is a ginger, so you don't want that. So,
You would go blind.
Yeah.
Our skin is reflective, like Dracula underneath
Ron
there.
Howard.
Yeah,
no
just-
cheese.
We just talked about
Freckles
vampires. Do you
and-
remember this?
My-
Do you remember this? Twilight, when Edward takes his shirt off, you don't want it. It's ugly.
so thank you,
Oh.
Katrina,
Lens
for
flare.
those
Don't
thoughtful
want it.
questions.
Lens flare.
I
Now,
know,
there's a
I was
guy
helping,
that we need in
giving
Star Wars,
visualizations.
David Cross.
Appreciate it.
It was pretty painful when Edward took his shirt off, I'm not going to lie. It was very ginger of him.
My wife isn't ginger, but she's very pale. I make the joke that you could shine a flashlight on her and give her sunburn.
Yeah.
When we're cold, you see
Hi,
our
honey.
veins.
I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Or in the garage.
Or your neighbor's garage
Oh. Yeah.
with
I have to get
flashlight.
far away.
One with the cement.
Okay, so we did get a look at the Wii U this week. Here's the controller. Does it look familiar to anybody?
Kind of like an Xbox controller.
That's like a PS box controller.
Pretty much.
Kind of reminds me of the Sega Genesis.
And of
Yeah,
course-
it's an old school Sega
Yeah.
Of course,
Genesis
this,
controller.
this freaking touchscreen
It's a
thing that Chris is
PMS
all about, right?
Okay, I look at it. I look at it like this. If it lets me part, I love the name. But let me get on this real quick about the Wii games. They're all having the
Here we go.
designation U at the end. So it's like now Super Mario Brothers U. It's like Super Mario Brothers University.
That is just so.
That's my new alma mater, you know. No, I look at it. It's like, oh, it's Zombie U or something U, and I'm like, come on. I know this is the first generation of games out the gate for them. You know, the launch or the launch games, but it's like. It sounds like a lot of it's rehashing repack of stuff that's already out. Like AC3 is going to be coming to it. I think Black Ops is supposed to be coming out for it.
But I already have a PS3.
There are very few reasons Nintendo is even alive right now. It'd be like Mario and Zelda.
And maybe Metroid if they didn't mess that up.
And when they were for younger gamers, I mean, it
like Mario and Zelda is what I bought it for. And
well, they're doing
that. Failed me.
Well, they're doing also, I think, with the touch controller. That's also a big scheme for what is it, Nintendo Land? Their new little their new little online environment they're building that you. That's really starting to sound worse and worse as it's being thrown out there.
Are you not the little thing where you go online and you have a me?
Yeah, it's like a me. It's called Nintendo Land. What it is?
Just play Zelda. Just give me Zelda.
Yeah, pretty much the second controller, the touchscreen is going to be.
They just need to sell Zelda and Mario to somebody else.
Well, the touchscreen is supposed to be like the peripheral that you could take away and do some stuff. In fact, at launch, you know, a lot of people buy virtual console games for the Wii, and of course the Wii U will have them. But apparently, you're not going to be able to use the touchscreen until they push an update for it. Until I think you said a couple weeks after it's out, they're going to push it. So then you can play your virtual console games on your touchscreen control, which is not a really good idea for a launch device. I mean, you want to make sure that you get your T's crossed, your I's dotted when you shove that thing out the door.
Nope.
Well, I'm starting to agree. I'm starting to agree with a lot of analysts that are coming out and saying that this next generation of game consoles may be the last generation of game consoles.
No.
And I'll tell you why.
Borg implants.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to think holobands from Caprica, but you know, that's a technology we need to start working on right there.
As long as they make one for Domo
like
thumbs.
Mario and Zelda are really like favorite series of mine, but I've had to give up so many other series just to have a Wii instead of an Xbox.
Series?
It's not even.
Are you serious?
It's not even. It's not even worth it anymore. It's just not worth it. I missed out on so much on Xbox. It's like not.
See you later, Domo. Ladies and gentlemen, Domo, a wacky guy.
Somebody go vacuum that guy.
Thank you.
I don't think Domo's house trained.
So here's one. Who's ready for a Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Doctor Who crossover?
Maybe.
Well, you're not getting it.
I am
okay,
sort of.
David Tennant, voice of the Doctor, will
You
be
mean the 10th Doctor?
Yes, he will be making a debut this week on the new episode, A Test of Strength. He will be voicing the character Hyang, who is a droid who greatly impacts the journey of young Jedi. And I've heard a sample of the character on the show being done by David Tennant. It looks pretty awesome.
And he sounds like
I'm just glad David Tennant is back on TV in some capacity.
He sounds like Scottish Doctor, right?
Hey.
Let's talk about David Tennant real quick. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so he regenerated into Matt Smith. Then he did Fright Night. Did anybody see the remake of Fright Night?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good.
I liked it.
It wasn't very good. No, it was pretty bad.
I was like, yeah, he could do better.
But David Tennant was working, so
got him some work.
You guys are hard on movies.
We are.
Well, you know, just because of the source material it was based off of, like the original film was so well done, and then the remake just seemed like it was just slapped together. I mean, the effects were good.
I did not say I was a Twilight fan. I mentioned it was coming
Nobody
out.
will ever replace Chris Sarandon as a vampire.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean seriously, or Roddy McDowall as God, what was his character's name? God, I just forgot.
Well, I'm just saying the pacing of the original film
it was great.
Flowed really well, and the new one just really seemed like it was again just kind of tossed together and packaged to sell a movie.
Kind of like Colin Farrell in the remake of Total Recall.
I didn't see the remake. I've got it at home actually. I plan on watching that tonight.
You guys are the reason it's hard for us to have more movies that are like
we're
fantasy and
picky.
stuff.
Here's my thing.
I'm so rude.
Here's my thing. When it comes to the concept of remakes, okay, there are two ways you can go with remakes. There is a half-hearted attempt to try to turn over on nostalgia, and then there's somebody who actually grabs the source material and say, hey, this is really cool. Let's give it a neat spin. I.E. JJ Star Trek, which actually was actually pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, okay, I'm gonna do. Let me pick this movie from the '80s, like I said, Fright Night, and let's throw like Anton Yelchin in it, which he was great as Chekhov, but and get Colin Farrell to play a vampire, and Toni Collette to play his mom, and David Tennant, and it's like it just felt like it was thrown together.
Yeah, I think it had a very talented cast, and I think the special effects look great, but the pacing of it wasn't there. I mean,
there are
things I don't like about it, and
But there are times that they do take the source material and they do a good job with
Dredd.
a case in point.
Dredd
True
was good.
Grit.
True Grit, I'll
For
give you
one of
that.
my favorite movies, a book I really liked, I thoroughly
That's because the
enjoyed
Coen
that movie.
brothers know what
True
they're
Grit was
doing.
good.
But
Or in Gran Torino.
That wasn't a remake
wasn't
of
a
anything.
remake.
Oh, well, it was a good movie.
let's just keep talking about good movies, I guess.
oh boy,
Would you like an ice cream?
There is a film on Kickstarter called The Shadow Cabal, and that's a fantasy film that's being financed through Kickstarter, and it looks really kick-ass.
there was another one.
You're talking about
that
fantasy
MC was
films
posting,
and
I thought.
Yeah.
all that.
The World of
of
Steam. You
Steam,
mentioned
yeah.
that today.
I think I backed that. I want to say I backed that.
You hear that? The man backs.
I'm on Kickstarter all the time. Every time I go in there and check my own thing, I end up throwing $20 at other projects. Like it's bad. I need to stay away from Kickstarter.
I've done like 5 so far.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see all of them made.
Right, exactly. This is the kind of movie I want to see. Let me throw some money at it.
And just today, I was like, why don't we get some money together and pay Joss to do another
I saw that
Firefly?
post. Yeah. That won't ever happen.
Pay him enough.
So
$2 million and say, give me another Firefly episode.
before we close
Just
out the
one
show
more
and do some
episode.
plugs, though, have you guys seen that people want us to secede from the union? Want Texas to secede?
Well,
I've been hearing about that.
let's talk about the situation
Well,
that is America.
Before we entertain this thought, let's also say that this will never, ever, ever happen. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't care how many
Did we
people.
just go political?
There are 70,000. No, because I'm about to make a joke off of it. There are 70,000 people that signed a petition. 25 million other people may disagree with them. However, there is another petition.
Oh, I've heard about this.
On whitehouse.org. They want to deport everyone that signs the petition, and it is very quickly gaining in signatures. So my point
I'm
now
sure I'll
is
get passed. Sure.
Actually, I signed that one
that's
already.
never going to pass either, but I want it to have more signatures than the other one. So everyone, please go sign that one.
Yeah,
I am glad you brought that up. I am glad you brought up the secede thing because there is a bumper sticker on the back of my car that's the Texas state flag and it says secede across it. And when I got that bumper sticker, I didn't realize there was actually a movement for that because I think that's absolutely absurd.
They're
But
right
I-
up in Frisco.
but-
They have meetings.
but I will say this. It has gotten me out of tickets. It has gotten me out of tickets.
Really?
well, son, I'll tell you,
I'm a long hair with tattoos. Like any little bit I can
Yeah,
get,
hippie.
that's good.
Get a haircut.
But
You just jealous.
if everyone, just for my
I wish
amusement,
yeah, absolutely, I am.
please go sign the petition
Oh,
to
you're
deport
all right.
everyone. I know neither one of them are going to happen. I just want the other one to get more signatures.
Well, when you can't spell the word or pronounce the word secede, secede,
I misspelled
and
it
call
today
it
on Facebook.
succeed. I've heard a lot of people. Well, according to the U.S. Constitution, we're being unfairly taxed and unfairly represented.
Whatever,
This is like the British. This is like the Boston Tea Party. No, I'll tell you what the Boston Tea Party was about. I played Assassin's Creed 3. I can tell you what that's about.
I know
I
this
tossed tea in the water. I was a Native American, so I know what's going on. No. How? I'm just offending everybody
I'm gonna hit you
tonight.
off the show.
My North American Indians professor is probably cringing right now.
Oh,
as you keep
yeah,
talking.
sorry.
Thanks. I have to go to class
What was
tomorrow.
his,
Nice job,
what's his,
Chris.
is he okay? Well, no. What I was saying is that if you read the history of what the Boston Tea Party was really about, and of course it was about taxation and things like that, but it was also about an oppressive tyranny. Trust me, there are far worse places in the world to be right now than America. This is
Rick's
the
got something.
greatest darn country in the world. Oh, what do you got for me?
Rick's got something. What is this?
52 cool reasons I am cooler.
I should have been wearing that on the air.
So this is an exclusive Lone Star shirt.
Oh,
from DC
nice.
Comics last year,
Oh.
which was actually a free giveaway for customers that purchased all of the number ones
Right
of
on.
the new 52s last year.
All right.
And so this is size XL, so it's going to the lady.
Oh, that's for Chris.
That's for the lady.
So-
Give it to the lady.
So thank you. And
What's she
just a
gonna do
little
with it?
memento.
Sleep in it?
That too.
Appreciate you guys.
Make a tent out of it?
so.
She's
Little thing.
Whatever.
Thank you, sir.
I
Absolutely.
always
Thank you
forget
guys.
that.
What a good
Thank you,
guy.
man.
Thank you.
Well, we are in the
That's
last
awesome.
6 minutes of the show,
Okay.
and I want to extend it
I wear
to our
large.
guest, Chachi Hood. Chachi, please. take
Shashi,
some
tell
time
us.
And tell us. Do some shameless plugging here.
Yeah,
Shameless
well,
plugging.
check us out on whoistherwraith.com. We have all kinds of videos, including re-airings of this show, as well as our trailer and our begging for money video. And check us out on Kickstarter and look for Wraith and throw us some cash while we still have the campaign up. We will be having a new trailer up. Well, not a new teaser. A recut of the teaser, a red band cut of the teaser up, probably by the end of tonight, actually.
What?
Yeah,
nice.
I got to go home and take care of some stuff and send it back over to the audio team and have them finish it up. But yeah, so we'll have some new stuff on the site tonight. We really do have an awesome team that is working on the production end of Wraith. Our audio team made up of Kyle Hughes and Oleg Belogorski. Those guys are so talented. We really don't deserve to have them volunteering their time. That's how good they're so incredible. Very talented team. Our music composer Matt Waldman, he's incredible. I was able to send him just a picture lock of the trailer or the teaser, the one that you guys have seen, and he made music for it like same night, and I didn't really have to give him a whole lot of direction. It was just like, look at this. He's like, oh, I got it, and then sent the music. So we have a great team, and again, I want to give a shout out to the Texas Theater. It's incredible what they're doing there. They've got Skyfall right now
in 35
and 35 millimeter.
Yep.
Yeah, go see that. I'm gonna try to go see that on Monday.
I gotta tell you, that place is not only it's a classic movie house, but it's also, for those that may not be familiar, it's a very famous place, infamous place.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot.
That's what you guys talked about last week when I wasn't here.
Yeah. We're shooting a movie there.
Nice.
Yeah, the same place Lee Harvey Oswald.
You're gonna be using the Lee Harvey chair in this one, in these scenes.
Sure.
Nice.
Muse, you have a shameless plug this week, don't you? Your friends.
Tell us about your friends.
Dance group. Get off the phone.
It's loading.
It's loading. Oh, are you actually going to show a video or something on your phone, or are you just getting the name? Okay, fine.
Negative.
Chris, shameless plug.
Shameless plugs. Oh, I heard we have a website now.
We do have a website now. It is scnslive.com. Check us out. We're going to be posting a lot of pictures on there.
A lot of blog entries.
It's a good-looking site, too.
So,
it's a good-looking site.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir.
And I was just going to plug for my buddies that they're a dance group called the Lost Boys. They're really awesome dancers, and they have some videos and stuff on YouTube. You can look them up. And he just wanted me to promote his video, Lost Boys Poppin' in the Park, to Savant ISM. If you search that, I'm sure you'll find them. And they just wanted you to check it out. I will actually be, we'll probably actually show some of the videos on the page later.
I was going to say Lost Boys. They look like Kiefer Sutherland, like Alex Winters, like circa 1986.
No, they're not vampires. So
okay.
Okay.
See, those guys were real vampires.
Their names are Epic and Perpetrator.
I
got to meet Lance Henriksen at the fan days. About Real Vampire.
He's
awesome.
Yeah,
we were right next. Yeah, we actually were right next to him. She and I were.
Congratulations. Good for you.
Yeah, I know. We were out there. We were just shooting video, talking to people.
Yep.
And I was trying to plug the
sneaky.
YouTube channel and put the wrong.
Yeah.
Chris, take us out.
Okay, kids. SCNSlive.com is our new site. Check it out. Also on the old Facebook, facebook.com, Untitled SCNS. Also YouTube.com, the Untitled SCNS. Also, we have the Twitter. We talk on the Twitter.
We got a Twitter.
Jason the X, Chris Danger Show, Untitled SCNS is the channel. And so if you want to join us there.
Watch my tour reviews.
What? We're going to twatter on there.
Watch my tour reviews. Jason the YouTube/JasonTheX.com.
Yeah, check us out. Say hi. Be our friend. We'd like to be your friend.
All right. Well, this is it. I want to thank Chachi Hood for coming and joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Man. And congratulations again. We're going to be watching
congratulations, sir.
This product being made. Thanks to MC for working the board over there. He doesn't get a mic tonight. Muse.